again. So today I'm going to be trying to do a Sharon Tate inspired makeup look. I don't know if you can see this, but I pulled this picture up on Pinterest of the beautiful Sharon Tate, and I noticed that she has like a really 60s cut crease going on, and I'm gonna try to do that today. I'm gonna start off with a very light foundation, and Sharon Tate does have a really fresh face, so I'm just gonna use a very tiny amount of this. We don't need a lot. This thing that looks like a zit on my head is actually I forgot what they're called in English, but in Spanish it would be called a coco. I think it's a goose egg from, ow, it really hurts. Yeah, it's a goose egg. I smashed my forehead into the corner of my desk here the other day, and it hurt really bad, and it left that goose egg. But it looks like a pimple, so I don't know what's worse. You could still see my skin popping through. Right now, I don't really care about completely hiding all my blemishes, and I feel like Sharon Tate's skin was always really fresh looking. In the picture that I can see here, that I have in front of me, I can see that she is wearing concealer because her eye makeup is so strong that I think, you really have to conceal all the shadows around the face in order for your eyes to stand out. But I am gonna try to contour my face a little bit and see if I can get that Sharon Tate jawline that she has. So now I'm gonna take this Estee Lauder by Violette contour shade, I guess like bronzing shade. So I'm gonna look at some other pictures and just try to contour my face similar to how hers is. So I noticed that hers kind of comes in, her cheekbones sort of come in like this, and she puts blush on her cheekbones to further bring her, she has this part, her cheeks sink in really nicely, and she was just really had this great structure to her face, which is what I'm gonna try to do here. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect, but I really just wanted to try. I love Sharon Tate. That's the best I can do. I don't know if that did anything. Probably not. And then I'm just gonna use this blush for my cheeks. I don't want to use anything too pink because I don't think that blush was a huge part of her look. I'm really just going to take a little bit and then bring it onto my cheekbones this way. Just a tiny bit. It does look like she filled her eyebrows in just a little bit, and her eyebrows had a really interesting shape, so they kind of were pointy, like they really arched up. So I'm gonna try to emulate that as well. Yeah, so her eyebrows are filled in mainly in the front, and then her eyebrows were combed up and were very arched, similarly to what I have done to mine. And then they were just lightly filled in at the tails because they did go a little bit thinner. So you can see a difference on how that just lifts up my brow bone, and I think that's the shape I'm gonna stay with. I will add some eyebrow gel just to keep them in place as I move forward with eye look and to help me comb them up, because her eyebrows, you can tell the hairs were very feathered. So I'm going to be using my Becca Volcanic Goddess eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to start off with the shade Cloud, which is so pretty. It's just like a regular off-white shade, and I'm just going to take that on my finger so I can get like the most pigment, and I'm just going to place that all over my eyelid. So now what I'm gonna do is, okay, so now I'm gonna take this Kaja eyeshadow palette, or this bento shadow box thing, and I'm gonna take this middle brown shade, and I'm going to apply that to the crease carefully. Okay, I'll just have to move it closer during editing. So yes, I'm taking that and I'm applying it into my crease, lifting my brow as I do this, and then just applying it, and you can even bring it out a little bit further, all the way to the end of the eye and the brow bone, like that. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to add some depth to my eyes. Now I'm going to be taking this little brush by Luxie, and I'm going to go underneath my eye to meet up with what I've done on that corner, and I'm doing the brown. So I'm going to dip into brown, and now I'm going to really focus this on my crease and making sure that I keep that line right, so I'm not trying to blend. This is the start of the cut crease because I have a product to deepen it. So I notice about her cut crease, or her crease of her eyes, is that it goes up on the inside a little bit. So it almost joins into her eyebrow. And then I'm going to take that small brush again and take that same shade that I just used and use that to deepen underneath my eye. You have to blend it up so it'll connect to the crease. I'm gonna take my eyebrow pencil, so the one that I was using before that I'm not a huge fan of. I'm going to take a brown eyebrow pencil. Oof. And I'm going to be very careful and warm this up on the back of my hand. The reason why I'm using brown is that's what I feel like gives her that warmth. It gives it a warmth and a softness that the twiggy one doesn't have, where it just looks a little bit softer. So I'm just tracing that crease very gently, and I'm gonna have to build it up. I have this really cool pencil brush that I got with a MAC set from my birthday like years ago, and this pencil brush comes in handy for cut creases. Okay, so for the dark brown, I'm going to be using this color from my Make Miriam Nasir Zadeh palette. So yeah, just this dark brown color. I have to place that here. I'm making such a mess in my room. Okay. That's what I hate about doing these inspired looks, is they're so gorgeous and it looks so pretty on them, but I do it on myself and I'm like, I look like a raccoon. Alright, I'm really digging this look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lighter brown and I'm just going to use the same pencil brush that I'm using right now, and I'm just going to smoke this. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of that creamy color, this flat brush, and I'm going to add it right in through the center, and then put some in the inner corner. So her eyelashes are huge, and I'm sure they're false, but I don't know, for some reason they look more natural to me. I'm just going to take this volumizing mascara and try to get that impact, and if I really can't get it with this, then maybe I can just do, sorry, my throat, a set of false lashes. But the lashes are a huge part of her look. Man, I really do need my eyelash curler for this. Look at that, I did such a crappy job. It's so messy. I guess I just don't have the patience. Okay. Definitely need more lash, and then definitely need some bottom lash as well. So okay, so now onto lips. So her lips don't look like she has a lot to them, so I don't know, maybe that's just me thinking that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this nude colored lipstick, a lip liner. It's like a brown. I'm just going to line my lips. Nude. This is hard. We can try this one. This one might actually be kind of good. Just like a brown, nudish. Nothing too dark or light. And her hair was very easy, breezy. It had a lot of volume and parted down the middle. Alright, that's the best I can do. So that's gonna be it for me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the look, and you know, if you think that it came out okay, or if you think I did a terrible job, you can go ahead and let me know too. And I really hope to see you guys soon. I hope you have a really great day, and